Hey. You. Yes, you. This is just what I would do if I wanted to have an entertaining experience. I sit completely outside the courtroom, in the hall, and then I have a friend sit in the gallery waiting for the judge to enter. After the judge enters the courtroom, my friend comes and tells me. Then I go sit in the gallery on the front row. That way I do not draw public attention by not rising when the judge enters. That is just what I do. But if I was in the gallery when the judge enters, I would not rise. I may learn that rising when the judge enters is fine. Think for yourself. Okay, now let's have some fun. The action starts while I am in the gallery outside the bar.
All rise while the Honorable Judge Frank L. Baum enters. Listen here, young lady. You better rise when I enter the courtroom next time, or I will have you arrested. Do you understand me?
Your Honor, I conditionally accept that, upon presentment of a bona fide claim, that I am obliged to rise when you enter.
Now everyone in the court listen carefully. I'm going to read the names on the docket for this morning. Please say here when your name is announced. Miss Dorothy Gale.
I am here to assist the court with that matter.
The next case is the State of Texas versus Miss Dorothy Gale. Is the defense ready?
I am here to assist the court with that matter.
Come up here.
Your Honor, I conditionally accept your offer to come up here, condition upon I can come up here and engage in these proceedings with the full reservation of all my unalienable rights.
No. You cannot. You are the defendant. Now, get in here.
Your Honor, I conditionally accept your offer, if I can appear as the defendant while reserving all rights and remedies and without waiving any rights, titles, or interests in any of my property, or the defendant's property, of which I have a paramount interest.
Enter the bar and approach the bench.
Your Honor, I conditionally accept your offer to approach the bench, condition upon I can approach the bench and engage in these proceedings with the full reservation of all my unalienable rights.
No. You cannot, young lady. Now, get in here this instant.
Your Honor, I conditionally accept that, condition upon I am coming in, as the authorized representative of the secured party creditor, who is a paramount security interest in all the collateral and property of the defendant, and that I am reserving all my rights, entering the bar.
All right, fine. You can keep whatever rights you have. Are you Miss Dorothy Gale?
Your Honor, I am here as king for forgiveness for not already settling this matter. I am here as the paramount security interest holder in all property and collateral, both registered and unregistered, belonging to the defendant. So that we don't waste valuable public resources, can I assist you in resolving this matter by allowing me reading and inspection of the original charging instruments for set-off, settlement, and closure? Does anyone here have an original charging instrument or accusatory instrument for my inspection?
Who are you?
I am here as the paramount security interest holder in all property and collateral, both registered and unregistered, belonging to the defendant. Does anyone here have an original charging instrument or accusatory instrument for my inspection?
What are you doing here?
Your Honor, do I not have the capacity to be here, since I have a paramount security interest in all the collateral and property belonging to the defendant?
May I have your name, please?
I conditionally accept your offer to grant and convey a security interest in my property upon presentment of a bona fide claim. Do you have any original charging instruments or accusatory instruments for my inspection?
What are you talking about?
Your Honor, is there not some instrument with an original signature thereupon that exists someplace in that file that grants this court jurisdiction? Are you telling me I am not allowed to read such instrument and inspect such instrument? Do you, or anyone, here today, in this courtroom, have any original charging instruments, or accusatory instruments, or a claim against the defendant?
I don't know what you mean, and you obviously don't either. I'm going to appoint you an attorney before you hurt yourself.
For on the record, I am willing to accept standby counsel, only upon condition that the attorney will agree to accept private compensation payment, will not argue the facts in the case, will only work towards set-off, settlement, and closure on the private side, or be converted on all liabilities as surety for the defendant, and that the court will approve said conditions in writing.
That kind of nonsense does not work in my court. You are mentally incompetent. Under Rule 11, we are going to schedule a competency hearing.
Your Honor, I conditionally accept that, upon proof of claim, that my request to read and inspect the original charging instruments that support the plaintiff's claim and invoke the court's jurisdiction doesn't demonstrate competency. Does anyone here have an original charging instrument, or accusatory instrument, or a claim against the defendant?
You are mentally incompetent, and you are going to hurt yourself. You obviously need an entire team of psychologists to study you. Miss Dorothy Gale, get you an attorney, and be back here tomorrow at 9 o'clock. This court is adjourned until tomorrow morning. Bye.
Your Honor, can I come back here tomorrow at 9 and assist the court in set-off, settlement, and closure, and at that time, the court will have an original charging instrument that I can read and inspect. My business is concluded here today. I bid adieu.